I have 10 fragrances and I'm only gonna pick one. The first one I'm not gonna pick is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This smells like authentic luxury leather gloves that you pick up and you go, that's exactly what they smell like. Throw some smooth spices in there and that's exactly the scent profile you're gonna get out of this. Above average projection, above average performance, great fragrance, it's confident, it spices up your collection, but it is not versatile. I wore this in 80 degrees once and I just choking out because it was so intense. Now the second fragrance on this list is Ysl Sage EDT. I am not a Sauvage hater, but it is not unique enough for me. There's that warm nature, it's masculine and it's likable, but every guy wears it and I can get compliments from the last three colognes that are gonna stand out a little bit more. Now, the third fragrance on this list is Acqua di Gio EDT. And let me tell you something, it's not actually that good. Average performance, scent profile is just citruses. Sure, they're quality, there's some oceanics in there. Honestly, I haven't loved oceanic scents much. And why would I choose a fragrance that is only spring and summer wear? And it's not that great. There's nothing great about it. Now, the fourth fragrance is our Moth Club de Nuit Intense Man EDT. If you're on a budget, anything under $40, this would be my choice. But listen to this part. The first 15 minutes, you're gonna be like, because that lemon, it is so astringent and bitter and just fake smelling. And it smells like this cleaning wipe. And then it moves into this confident, smoky woods that are very easy to wear. They get compliments, above average performance, and great fragrance, but beware of those first 15 minutes. Now, the fifth fragrance is Prada L'Homme EDT. 8 hours, light projection. The florals in the beginning, they're classy, they're gentlemanlike, but I don't necessarily want it for everyday, all day wear. It's more of like a classy or an office wear, and then you can liven it up on the weekends if you want to. So it is a great fragrance and it does have that very nice warm cedar ending, but just not a fragrance that I'm gonna pick because it doesn't tick all my boxes. As we get into the last 5 fragrances, it did get really difficult to decide which ones I should choose, which ones I should not choose. They're all great fragrances, but first up is Ysl YP. And this used to be my go-to, but we just kind of fell out of love, you know? It only lasts about 8 hours. I think that's where a lot of it comes from because, you know, the first 3 hours it's just pumping out, it's doing well, but then it just dies, just gone. It is a masculine fragrance, kind of green, woody, has a shower gel-like aroma a bit, but it will get a bunch of compliments. And I still like this fragrance. I still pick it up often. Now the next fragrance is Versace Dylan Blue. I still recommend this as the best first fragrance. It's basically Dior Sauvage with a twist. If we're being honest here, there's citruses in the opening and Broxton in the ending. Sure, there's some aquatics in there if you really want to convince yourself of that. Performance is great, 8 to 10 hours. I still really like this fragrance, honestly, better than YEDP at this point. Now, the third fragrance, and this is when it got really difficult because I really like this fragrance. And this is Tom Ford Noir Extreme. It's the only fragrance in my collection that has gotten me verbal compliments, just one each time I wear it. There's something about this sweet and spicy and woody aroma that women just absolutely love. It's like eating vanilla ice cream with a wooden spoon, and you're just like, you have some spices thrown in there. That's how good it is. This has great performance, great fragrance overall, and I am sad that I do have to get rid of it because it doesn't have any versatility. Now the last fragrance that I'm gonna get rid of is Blu Day Chanel EDT. This is great for a seductive man who is masculine and wants to make his presence known, but doesn't wanna scream for attention like if you were wearing Dior Sauvage or something. There is what everyone says there is. There's some citruses. It's this very authentic grapefruit note. And then it's just a very awakening and loud mint that really just grabs attention and really brings you in. It is the part that really grabs compliments of this fragrance. And then there is a nice warm woody base that is slightly dark and mysterious. The performance is okay, about 7-8 hours, but it does have a very consistent and moderate projection. So it's always gonna stay in this area and just kind of sit there and make your presence known. Now, the last fragrance, and if I could only have one fragrance, this fragrance smells like honey in the beginning. It is slightly sweet, it's very warm, and then it is just 90% modern woods. They are just they're fresh, they're warm, they're very pleasant to be around, and then there is a musk addition at the end. This fragrance has great performance, one of the most versatile for men, and it is a good performer. Now, this fragrance is Dior Homme EDT, and it does get compliments, and if you want other compliment getters, check out this video.